Hiya folks, shall we have a look at the garden and start with, well, it's sort of a good, bad and ugly sort of situation. We'll start with the ugly and the rest of the ugly. This is the greenhouse. Nothing's been done obviously because, well, couldn't see, couldn't walk, and then been out of country for a few months due to problems which you all know about. So let's have a look around here and show you what's not happening or what has happened so far. I have just cleared those. That's all to burn because I didn't get that repaired last year. I did want to, well, I've been intending to put a new roof on this totally in a clear perspex, but I get lots of blight in here now because of that, so I've got to do at least something to stop it from leaking if I want to get anything planted in here. And I've got to spray this all down with vinegar mix to kill any spores from the blight. It does kill them. It's about, you'll have to look up at mix, it's about a 10-15% mix I think works, and clean all these strings down because they carry the spores. A good thing, mine is lettuce, that comes back every year. Got loads of that, plant that once, and it's not actually bad eating with a bit of salad sauce, but still got some cleaning to do. We haven't got anything done really due to weather. It's been raining since I got back, and like yesterday was 2 degrees. It's now about 15, 16. These are self-seeded leeks. There's also obviously grass and everything that wants cleaning out. I want to clean that out because I want to transplant all them strawberries and their runners into here. This will become a permanent strawberry bed, but they're all self-seeded leeks. Asparagus bed. We're getting asparagus coming, but it never got cleared out, and it never got I usually put leaves on it from front garden, so that's what it is this year. I don't want to pour stuff on it. I'm going to try and be careful, but you can see some asparagus coming obviously because of all them weeds. It's not going to do as well this year, but there is still some coming, but I've got to be very careful trying to get rid of some of that. It's all like creeping death again, usual excuse. I wasn't very well last year. This will be my onion bed. I haven't planted them, but I will get some onions. There's some carrots there coming up that didn't get harvested, but that's got to be cleaned out. That will be onions, but I'll get one crop of onions. I won't get anything else after it, that's all. These have had nothing done, just had a bit of grass chucked on after the first cut of the year. Red and black currants didn't get trimmed back. Terrible bed, terrible bed, terrible bed, terrible bed. Mostly cleared out bed. Over there in the back corner is a zucchini and a chicken. Here are 2 lots of lettuce. These are Lola Rosa. These are all shop bought because, yeah, I didn't get the lights on. And that's another red salad, but it's crash salad. Don't know what that one is in English. But these are Lola Rosa. There's about 22. My wife fetched them. She didn't look see, and some of them were dead or not growing very well. So there were 2 of them were no good at all. 3 possibly, but we'll see what we get. We're gonna have a storm. Sun's coming out now, but we're gonna have a storm in a bit. Kohlrabi, what I've put in. So these beds have been dug, but they just want cleaning out. Been a very cold start to the year. I don't know whether you remember other year. April we had sort of 30 degrees, right, which was stupid hot as well. And then we have after that we usually have a frost. And we did have snow and a bit of a frost at Easter, but it didn't kill the flowers on the cherry tree because it's been so cold. The cherry tree sort of waited to put its flowers out, so it might be a bonus and we might get some cherries this year. They all got burnt off with frost last year. And there's also some on my plum tree, another plum tree over there, and the other plum tree, so not all bad. We bought a few tomato plants. Here they are: San Marzano, Friedland, a black tomato, that's a Balkan tomato, so it's not a very big one, and a yellow one. What I'll do is I'll take suckers off these. I might try and plant a few, but the seeds, but I ain't had my lights on at all, obviously, I ain't been here. But I'll take suckers off them and clone them, so I'll have plenty of tomatoes. couple of red peppers here that need putting in, but the set greenhouse needs properly fumigating before I do that. In other good news, these are all Sweet Williams, all self-seeded. That's obviously overcrowded. Some have been changed out. I've got lots coming in all different places. Spudomatic is not go at all this year. Whether I'll get it done, I don't know. I need to clean all buckets out and sort soil out for that. I might get a few buckets on, depending. I'll still get some potatoes, whatever. These are the lilies that I bought last year to plant. Really pleased with these so far. Almost every one of them has multiplied lots. There were only 2 in each. Looks like I'm going to get 3 out of that. These will be separated then at end of year, depending. I mean, that looks, oh no, there's some more coming there. So I'll get a lot more bulbs out of that. And there's only 2 in that one so far. We'll see if they split, they might get left. But again, he's got overrun with weeds, didn't get done. Oh, mine have lettuce everywhere. Not to mention all the stuff that's in here. But there you go. That's how it goes when you can't see and you can't walk. And here is a 4-year-old pear tree, which I grew from a seed. In a tiny little pot. I'm surprised that survived the winters. But it has. It might get upgraded to another pot at some point. Or I might keep it like that. Bonsai. These are a load of pinks that I planted last year as well as the Sweet Williams. These want separating. What I might end up doing with what's left of the buckets from my potatoes is fill that bed up there. It's a mess, it's a terrible mess at the minute. But fill that bed up there around that tree stump and have that just for like Sweet Williams and the pinks. So, and see how we go with that. It should look nice and smell good as well. I'm very pleased with how these grapes turned out. We did get a few grapes off them last year. They have grown up and over and trained, so that's a bonus. Still alive, putting buds on, so that's a bonus. This rose it's gone wild. Gives us plenty of cover though. Wants trimming back, and as the grapes grow that will diminish. But it puts like little white, nice white flowers on. I do keep training it up, but again, wasn't here to do it. But it needs trimming. And this is the other grape. These are both dessert grapes. One's a white and one's a red. And say where there's any interference between the grapes and the roses, the rose will go. But that rose was planted by the birds. It was a poop rose. When I cut that tree down, lots of roses came up. And that's about it. That's the good, the bad, the ugly, and probably very ugly. But there you go. Hopefully we can move forward a bit and I can get on with it if weather holds out. We've got a storm coming in now, and last few weeks we've hardly had a day where it hasn't rained or been really cold, so didn't get anything done in reality. But them tomatoes, sorry, the strawberries have spread, and I need to get them out and swap them around and put them in a better place. And that's it. So don't forget, give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down, and always remember it's nice to be nice.